Welcome back to the Abundant Living University. I'm your host, Glenn Ullman. Today's topic will cover both abundance and living, maybe a little bit of university in there as well, and the title is Why I Hate the Stock Market. And you should too. I think everybody should hate the stock market because we are confusing fear with reality. So let's talk about the stock market as if it doesn't exist, because essentially it doesn't. Let's just talk about businesses. I run a business. I'm a small business owner along with my partner Dina Brown. Many of you who are seeing this video are small business owners. But essentially when you invest in businesses, you own some of the stock. And when you own a business, see, I'm getting so excited I can't even talk. When you own a business, what you really want is not just the growth of that business over time, but you want the income as well. So let's just talk about a carbonated drink maker. It happens to exist in this country. And let's look back over the last 30 years. 30 years ago, this well-known carbonated drink manufacturer paid a dividend, and the dividend was about 9 cents a share. So if you had 200 shares, let's just say you had $10,000 invested, you got a dividend of about $17 a year. Fast forward 30 years. That same carbonated beverage manufacturer is still paying a dividend, and in fact, the dividend now is $1.76 a share. So now instead of getting $17 a share in dividends, you're getting $350 of dividends, which is good because it gets more expensive to buy that carbonated beverage or milk or eggs or pay for health insurance. It's all about the cash flow. Now, an interesting thing has happened over the last several months in the U.S. markets, and that is that if you were borrowing money and you were the government and you were trying to borrow money, you would be paying interest today on your 10-year bonds of 2.5%. Now let's be very clear. It takes over 30 years to double your money at 2.5%. So it's all about fear and reality. People are buying these 10-year bonds because they're fearful. But if you looked at the math, no person in their right mind would buy something that would take 30 years to double, especially when they could invest in businesses and a broad range of businesses like the one I suggested and have the opportunity to have a part of that business pay them income over time. So what's guaranteed? Well, I'll tell you what, the interest on the Treasury note may be guaranteed, but there's something else that's guaranteed. It's guaranteed that prices over 30 years are going to go up. Go back 30 years ago and look at what things cost back then. So it's okay to hate the stock market because there is no such thing as the stock market. But there is such a thing called the U.S. business market. And it's chock full of great businesses doing great things and improving cash flow and dividends. You always need the balance, but I just thought it was time to put the facts on the table. As always, welcome your comments, email, call. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you soon.